Hello guys, my name is Kaimana Kane, and today I'm going to be giving you a book review on who was Andy Warhol. So he was born on August 6th, 1928, and I think this is actually pretty interesting to incorporate. His name was actually Andrew Warhol, but then he changed it so mellow and slim that most people didn't even realize. He changed it to Andy Warhol, but just know that his actual name is Andrew Warhol. So I thought that was actually pretty interesting. So he was born on August 6th, 1928, and supposedly in like kindergarten or preschool, little girl hit him. So he didn't want to go to school for the next few years, or he didn't even like school in general. So they kept him at home until he was 8 years old, and the father complained that they were making him spoiled. But when he was at home, he actually caught a rheumatic fever, and it's not like a regular fever like 100 degrees, 101. Rheumatic fever is like 105, 106, and that's not an ordinary fever. The rheumatic fever stays for like a few weeks and even a few months. So yeah, that was a pretty interesting, well, not interesting, but really bad case of a fever. And when he had the rheumatic fever or stayed home from school every day, he read books. I mean, not books. He read comic books. He drew, and his mother saw that he had a chance of becoming a really good artist because he could draw in many different styles, comic books, modern art, and he even invented a type of art called pop art. So yeah, then he grew up, and then he took classes from an art class, and he didn't even have to pay because the art teacher said he was so good. So he learned the basics of sketching, he learned the basics of painting, and all these techniques, and I even like art too. But the thing I don't like about him is I don't like his style of art. Like, he drew a bunch of Campbell soup paintings, and like 24 of them were $28,000 of them. $28,000 in total. And like, that's around like $1,100 for one painting of Campbell soup. You can easily just paint that in maybe a day if you want to be precise, but even a few minutes. If it's like all sloppy, you could just paint it, gold circle in the middle, draw Campbell soup. But of course he put effort into his artwork. He did different things like pop art, like the 9 squares, the 4 squares of Marilyn Monroe, different celebrities, different people. And he actually had a case of balding, so he wore a wig. So that's why you see blonde hair on top and there's black hair down. So what I thought was interesting, because I've read a bunch of these books, but I never found once who was what was thing that was actually gay. So Andy Warhol is gay, and his first boyfriend was Jed Johnson, and I just wanted to get that out. But he had a unique style of painting. He had different things. He had an art studio, and he actually allowed drugs to come in because it helped them be mellow with painting. And he actually created something called the artwork factory. Like, someone gets the idea, someone sketches it, someone outlines it, someone paints it, someone signs it, which was supposed to be Andy Warhol. Someone sells it, does all the financial stuff and all the stuff like that. So he actually had someone wrap his whole studio in tinfoil. And he has a pretty bad taste of fashion and artwork, but he called it modern art. And the thing I don't like about modern art is, like, there's this person who taped a banana to a wall and he said, art. What? Andy Warhol drew a painting of Campbell soup. Modern art. What? So exactly, and a thing was created, and you might find something that rhymes with pop art. I'm gonna let you think. Alright, time's up. The thing is Pop-Tarts. The Pop-Tarts were actually like made after him, so I thought that was actually pretty interesting too. So he had a really bad taste of modern art and fashion, in my opinion. Maybe yours is different, but yeah, so that's it. There's some timelines on the back. And let me just show you in a few seconds. So yeah, he dies on February 22nd after gallbladder surgery, and in February 22nd, 1987. So yeah, those are the timelines, I believe. And it also includes a timeline of the world, which I think is pretty interesting. I saw Pearl Harbor bombing on there, but I don't know the exact date. So yeah, there's the bibliography. And yeah, so if you ask me, I don't like his taste of art, but he was a pretty cool guy. But I hope you like my book review. Make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. And Shaka out of here.